Hi, Scorpio. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chandler, and this is your intuitive energy reading for this week. I hope you guys have been doing really well. Initially, when I settle into your energy, I have to say I feel like it is one of forward movement, okay? Maybe a little bit of a catalytic, okay? Catalyst energy, but accelerated motion, okay? And clarity. I do feel like you're ending something, or something has ended, and you're wanting to put distance, okay, between you and your past. But I also feel like, through the emotions of whatever this ending is, you're actually handling it pretty well. You may have a lot of supporters, actually. I kind of feel a lot of people surrounding you, and maybe even one person in particular who you might really be interested in connecting with. But you're wanting to, how should I say this? You're wanting to take things slow, right? Because there has been something very significant recently, that has burned you. It has put you in a bad position. And I think that whatever this previous relationship was, it was a true lesson. Okay. And so I think you're taking your next relationship very seriously. And, but I will say, I do feel that this week that there will be developments. I don't feel like you're interested in going back. I feel like whatever you've learned, you've really learned it good. Okay, you've seen through someone, you've seen the truth of a situation, and you're not interested in repeating it. So, this next person, in truth, I had a bit of a vision. Okay? Firstly, I saw your interaction with your previous boyfriend, right? You were very angry. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever seen the dark crystal? I'm holding a crystal shard now. I feel like what are they called? Gelfling. Oh, Gelfling, yes. Jen and, what is her name? Was it like, I can't remember, you guys. Put it in the comments. You guys know what I'm talking about. Jen and his girl, They're the Gelflings, and they hold the shard. And the opposing side, right, the evil side, the dark side, is the Skeksis side. And in my vision, this altercation, okay, this very brief discussion, but very hard-hitting discussion you had with your previous love, it appeared as a Skeksis, okay, in my vision. And as it came to me, as if I was in the same situation, with this long beak with hair coming out of it and these red eyes, it said, I will never forgive you. I will never forget this, and I will get back when I can. And so, needless to say, that person kind of just dipped out. They dipped out. They thought, all right, that's exactly what I had anticipated, and they were gone. But there were so many other people surrounding you, Scorpio. There were so many people, but one in particular stood out. And I feel like this person's name should be like Dan or like Eddie. It almost feels like there's something that they're telling me about their name that just really kind of serves the person that they are to you. Like, when you think of the name of Eddie, it's kind of like, okay, this is a really well-rounded person. They're reliable. They're simple. They're sturdy. And I feel like they really are kind of like watching you, protecting you. As I approached the situation with the Skeksis, they looked at you and gave you a heads up. They said, hey, Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio, we got company. Out of all those people, Scorpio, this person does stand out to me for you. this does, this person does have a place in your future. Though you may not be ready for that right now. And I think that's what makes it even more special, is whatever this relationship is, they kind of know that you're not ready. They kind of know that you're not ready, but they're there, and they've been there, and they will be there when you're ready. You can thank me later. Let's take a look, Scorpio, at your fairy oracle. Fairies, please show me what I need to see for Scorpio. Also, this person from your past is going to try to come back in. They haven't let go of you, Scorpio, and actually they're trying to connect with you daily to show you, hey, I know that this was really rough. I know that, I did some stuff I really feel betrayal. And I feel like it was ongoing for a long time without your knowing, Scorp, unfortunately. It's kind of sucks that you had to find out in the way that you did. It truly does. But it is the truth. And so that is the lesson here. That when they do come back, they will claim they've changed. They will claim that they're better now. That they've realized something, or that they... in truth, when I see them coming back, I see them kind of coming back in a way that is in an attachment way. Just kind of like, I can't let this go. It's not coming from the most genuine place, Scorp. Show me what I need to see for Scorpio. Fairies, please. Show me what I need to see for Scorpio this week. So today, we actually have a black moon in Virgo, which I think is a very significant day for you to close out cycles if need be, if this is resonating with you, and if you're just leaving a toxic relationship. This person wasn't upfront with you. They didn't want to tell you about all the things that have been going on for so long. And even still, I feel like, where do you even begin if you guys were to talk about it? Her special place and light the darkness. Scorpio, I'm feeling a lot of inspiration actually from this Her Special Place card. It is a number 7, which means movement forward. Okay, so as difficult or rough this transition has actually been for you, what my guides are telling me is that it's going to fuel a lot of projects for you in the future. Okay, this is actually a divinely inspired or guided transition for you to further down the line reemerge with a more powerful creative force. Okay. I know that that's difficult maybe right now to conceptualize, but when you're looking at the future, look at maybe honing in on a craft. I feel like some of you are gifted poets and writers, or something that you do with your hands, something that you do with your words. This is so you have the ability to tap into those even deeper. This is a long-term projection that is not easy to see right now. But these are the feelings that propel the most sincere artists. These are the feelings that emerge from the depth that you didn't even know you could dive to. And this is ultimately what you will be monetizing in the future. And so, yes, this is actually a really good thing for you, believe it or not. And that's why I think lighting the darkness is so important for you. Because if you do have connection and telepathic communication with this person, and if you are holding on to this person, you may actually be denying yourself those depths, okay, that are full of riches. And in those depths too, Scorpio, there is a wealth of wisdom that I think if you deny that now, you will later on regret it. And this is coming through as if to say, have courage. Have courage to know the difference of what you deserve. Have courage to dive into those uncomfortable places, and have courage to welcome in the unknown. Because the unknown can be really beautiful, mysterious, and beyond your wildest dreams. Find your own safe place, inside and out. Light the darkness. Now this is another 5. Okay, so when we see 5s, not another 5, I mean we only have 2 cards on the deck, but as we see a 5, it typically means change. Like you've awakened to something, the truth of a situation, and that although you may have been asleep for a while about some situations, now you know, okay? And it is up to you to change the trajectory. Whenever we see ancestors, ancestral line, generational shifts, it means that this is a karmic situation that's been out playing for years. It has. The people you see in front of you that are involved in your life and who you've previously been involved with have been there for a lot longer than you can conceptualize potentially. And now that you know, and now that this awareness of these cycles have kind of come up again and to you, there's some familiarity there. There's some recognition there. And it is up to you to change the trajectory of this happening again. This is the gravity of the lesson this lifetime. You're a Scorpio. You are a Scorpio. You came here to learn about exactly this. Reincarnation, death and rebirth, karma, the depths, revenge, darkness. Let's see what comes up for Scorpio in the tarot. Please show me what I need to see for Scorpio. Please show me what I need to see for Scorpio. Scorpio. When I had the vision of you being surrounded by, well, they were other Skeksis, but you know what I'm saying. Like there are people who are on your level and who really want to help you through this time. Okay? They may be people who have had a sort of familiarity or experience in the areas that you're currently traversing. You know, they have been touched by the darkness as well. And they want to help you, but there is that one person. There is that one person, and he's very sweet. And something like this wouldn't happen with that person. Please show me what I need to see for Scorpio. Please show me what I need to see for Scorpio. Wow. Okay. This one came out first. 9 of Cups in reverse. Scorpio, I think that this is truly where you are. It does feel overwhelming, okay? Whenever we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, it's typically a wish fulfillment kind of card. But the fact it's in reverse means that you're having to end something in a really bitter, just kind of even gross way. It is kind of a gross way because of how things have gone. with this person and with this situation as a whole, okay? But I would also like to say, be very mindful of your indulgences with this card. It can be very smug, you know, as you end this with this person. And from my vision of what I saw, I do feel your pain. I do feel your anger. I do see the darkness. I do see what they've put you through, and I do see what it's made you do, what it's made you aware of, how it's made you feel. But in truth, be very careful of how much you indulge, okay, in these very smug, kind of overwhelming, overindulgent, dark, you know, heavy energies. It is very heavy, and what we see with the Nine of Cups is that something ends abruptly, without closure, without honesty, without sincerity. It is kind of, it could be related to like an ego trip, you know, just emotional abuse, in other words. Someone who knows how to kind of hit that person right where it hurts. And you guys are really good at that. Not to say that you guys are totally in the wrong about this, but I will say that, you know, some Scorpios do have a tendency to be very, very emotionally, you know, cutting. And I also feel like this person kind of wrecked your ideas of this relationship altogether. It really kind of wrecked, and I'm even feeling like a demolishing of what you thought you had with this person. But it has to come to an end too. So I don't know who's in the right or who's in the wrong, or what happened, or what your current situation may be, but the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands comes out, okay, to just say that there is a real reason to defend, okay, yourself, and for them to defend themselves. Whatever has happened, okay, it may have highlighted both of your egos, okay? Somebody did lie. Maybe both parties lied. Maybe both parties were trying to take advantage of the other and wreck whatever this happiness was for both of you. I mean, it is a very toxic feeling I'm sensing. And it's going to take a long time for you, Scorpio, to get out of this energy. It is. It's going to take a long time for you to get out of this energy, because with this kind of energy, there is a dependency. There could be a dependency or an expectation, okay, attached to it, which means that if this new and lovely partner who gives you the heads up, you know, and who's trying to protect you comes in, you're going to be bringing this in. You're going to be meeting them with this energy. And this energy, which is defensive, fighting, you know, a standoff. And I think with this Taurus energy, you are at a standoff. You are at a standoff, and there's no question about it. They're defending themselves, their right to happiness. You're defending yourself, your right to happiness. But the Hierophant also denotes a spiritual connection. And what I feel from this energy is that someone met a catalyst. Someone met a catalyst that has propelled their change, and that they can't go back to not knowing what they know. Someone can't go back to just pretending that things were okay the way things were. And so I think that there may be some room for honesty here. Some room for just blatant honesty, like, yeah, you know, that really wasn't working out for either of us. Okay? It wasn't really working out for either of us. And I think on some level you kind of knew that this day would come with this person. Maybe, I don't think that you could have ever anticipated that it would come in this way. Which then even further clarifies this spiritual context. It is spiritual. It is about someone's destiny, if not both of yours. And you both do have a right, and I believe need to protect your right to being happy, even if that means not being together. And I think it does. We have 2 7s and 2 5s, okay? 7s are divine. They are spiritual. They are a perfect number, and they denote emotional movement. Neither of you are the same person you were a few weeks ago. Neither of you had expected what things would come up, what kind of elements to this relationship would crumble, which I think have a lot to do with trust and sincerity. And in truth, there is addictions and codependency here. This is why I think they'll come back. Because they have demons, they have attachments to this energy, they have a codependency, a neediness, a thirst. This person or persons, depending on how many people you're involved with, Scorpio, I do feel like you have a tendency to attract these kind of people. And that's not necessarily their problem, right? If this has been an ongoing theme in your life of players and trust issues and sabotage and lies and just truly destructive, smug, unapologetic, taking, consuming attachment energy, then you've got to start to really reflect on this lesson, the way Spirit really wants you to. Because this is in reverse, and it means this hasn't ended yet. This theme, it's very much still an issue. Very much still an issue. We have the Lovers and the 5 of Cups. Someone is defending their right to happiness even though it's going to cost them. Someone is grieving over you, Scorpio. And I feel you, even more specifically, miss this person too. This is your energy coming through. But even more specifically, especially since the Lovers is in reverse, this is highlighting the reason why you've had to leave. This is highlighting the reason why you have to go through these very dark times, or depths, if you will. Because there's been something that's been planted, a seed, and it has to be planted so very deep, and you have to have an open, gaping wound for that to happen. The Lovers in reverse doesn't denote a mistake. It is divine. It is a divine intervention. For you, Scorp. Maybe for them too. But the 5 of Cups is saying not all is lost. Not all is lost. You've lost one relationship. What is that to you? You've got so many other opportunities now. I see it. I've seen them. And I've seen the future. And if this is you, and if this is resonating, you've got to know it's time to grieve, it's time to heal, it's time to really recognize where and when you went wrong here. How you missed this. What was going on for so long. And don't be afraid of what you find and feel. That is, in fact, your strongest element in this lifetime. You can't be afraid to feel anything as a Scorpio. This energy is the energy of being afraid to feel. it is the energy of numbing out, pretending it's all okay, pretending you can just go back, continue on with what has happened or what you found out or what you've done. Or if you're honest with yourself, which this card doesn't concern honesty at all. And so I think you have to be honest with yourself. Or have you been neglecting your own well-being? Four of Coins and the Four of Swords. Now this is that Hierophant energy, okay? This is that masculine who is defending themselves and being defensive. And this is why. The Four of Swords in reverse is watching your kingdom burn. It's being very tight-lipped, non-communicative. Maybe reaching out to you in really inconsistent ways, unmeaningful ways, and ways that, don't fix or mend anything. And it's also this person defending a lost cause. But even more specifically, they're unable to move forward with this, and they can't let you go. Scorpio, what has transpired here is going to be important for the both of you. Let's get some more clarity. Please clarify the Nine of Cups. I want to clarify this Nine of Cups in reverse, because it doesn't make me feel very warm and fuzzy. Kind of makes me feel like they're still very clingy, dependent, attached, kind of love-drunk, hopeless, romantic energy. Like someone's not thinking clearly. Someone's consumed in their emotions, trying to drown out their emotions. But it's also a very self-sabotaging energy, as if to say, why can't I end this? Why can't I just fix myself? Scorpio, I'm going to be outside tonight at 3 a.m. Well, where I live. Looking at the stars. It's a very special night for me, my own life and my personal life. And if you get a chance to just take a night walk, go outside, maybe really early in the morning, there may be something there for you. There may be, if you're open to it. Nine of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Page of Swords and Eight of Wands. This is really directionless energy, but one that is watching. Okay, watching, kind of waiting in the, what's that phrase? Waiting in the way winds? Someone who isn't moving forward, doesn't have a direction, nor the answers to a solution, but is still keeping tabs on you. Very innocent and childlike energy. I wouldn't say innocent, actually, just childlike. Just immature. And the 8 is karma. The 8 is karma. But I feel like you could be watching someone too. You could be watching someone too, keeping an eye open over them. Yeah. Yeah, because this is karmic. This is wanting to know what they're doing and wanting to do it better than they are. Smug. I'm hearing ruining, okay? It's just like someone wants to ruin the other person. Someone wants to keep tabs on them so that they can get even, so that they can just spark a fire in the other person and leave them completely directionless afterwards. This 9 of Wands, it's tired. It is so tired. Bless this person, honestly, if this is what you're going through. Please clarify the Lovers and the 5 of Cups. This is that explosion. This is that Skeksis I saw. Okay. Eight of Cups, Justice, and the High Priestess. Very big, powerful, divine feminine energies, okay? I feel like with this, oh, and we also had the 7 of Coins come out first. This person is wanting to make sure that they have all their ducks in order before they actually move forward with something, but they are planning on moving forward with what I believe is a divine feminine energy. This person realizes that in order to get what they want, they have to sacrifice what they have. And it just seems like, all right, Scorpio, in your case, you could be, looking at the situation and feeling like it's unfair. Feeling like it's unfair. But knowing, but really, Scorpio, the both of you know that this isn't going to last. I feel soulmate energy or karmic energy even, where it is to learn a lesson with this person. That's why there's been so many lifetimes of this stuff, because it's, you guys do the job. You guys get the job done. And once this person leaves your life, I think you know exactly what purpose they've served. With beyond a shred of a doubt, you realize, oh, okay, I'm much wiser now. I know what I deserve now. I'm not going to stay in situations that no longer serve me now. It's all about me now. It's all about what I want to invest in the future. And I think that you're really assessing that. You're really assessing that because there is potentially a Libra. Okay. Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy coming through. Also Gemini or Aquarius. My nose is getting so itchy. That makes it a difficult process because there's multiple people involved. There's no party who has clean hands here. And the way that karma or justice is going to work out is exactly how it's supposed to. It's exactly how it's supposed to. And so if I feel like inherently, because this high priestess energy is coming through for you, to serve the light within this darkness. And although it's an emotionally heavy and dark place you're in, there is the light of truth that this change was probably necessary. And if not now, then much later. Then much later. We have the King of Wands and the Three of Swords. Gosh, guys, when I channel, my nose starts to itch bad. King of Wands is someone who I believe you have been involved with, okay? Someone who you may not actually have been sexual with yet. No sexual connection here. But as I see it, as you grieve, and as you're going through this process of death, potentially, with this relationship, this is that person. This is Eddie. This is Eddie. This is Dan. This is the guy who gives you the heads up. They're currently serving as a sort of protector. I'm hearing special agent. This person, Scorpio, might actually feel like they have a mission here to take out the people who will cause you harm. And do you see, you're looking ahead. You're not really even caring about love right now. You're just so filled with so many emotions that it's going to take you a while to process this. But the King of Wands has so much passion and so much purpose that is looking right at you. That they're not going anywhere. They're going to lift you up, whether you like it or not. They're going to take you out of this rut eventually. Because the King of Wands is patient. They have a lot of passion and consideration for their love. However, they are not going to remain patient forever. They will act appropriately when you're ready. Let's clarify the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. This is the catalyst energy, very much so, okay? There has been some significant change in this person's life, and they are defending where they stand. They are defending what they know. They're very sturdy, very strong, okay, in whatever changes they've currently undergone, and they're being divinely guided, spiritually led, all right? And I'm hearing they have one chance, one opportunity, and they know it. All right, so whatever is going on in this person's life, though you may feel they have no direction, they're finding their direction. They're trying to fix themselves. They're trying to work on themselves. And I feel like that may be causing some huge rift between the two of you as well, because you both are going through a withdrawal symptom. You both are going through a withdrawal symptom. There has been attachments in this relationship. Please clarify the Hierophant. Please clarify the Hierophant. Okay, Six of Wands. This person, okay, I need more clarity. This person feels like they've failed, okay? And I'm even getting this energy like they failed in life. They failed in life. They failed in relationships. They thought one person would serve them or fix their thirst or quench, their desires, and that didn't work. And they thought this substance would, or they thought that habit would. And this person down the line just ended up completely losing the path. Now, I do think that in life we have fated events that are designed to sort of knock us off track or course, but that we always have this very distinctive blueprint, okay, that we have to find again. And I think that is what this person is doing. Okay, I think that's what this person is doing because they realize they are the furthest from their path that they may have ever been. This is coming up so intuitively. We have the Star. Okay, this is talking about destiny. This is talking about their destiny. This person is thinking very seriously. And you have to give it to them. If this is their energy, they are coming off very, very brave. Nine of Swords. They want to get out of despair. They've been feeling it for a while, Scorpio, and they may not have been telling you about this. They may not have been so upfront with you about their hurts, their wounds, what they need, what they were thinking, the things that were going on within them. The Nine of Swords in reverse shows that they are trying so hard to leave this cycle completely closed. They don't ever want to feel this again. And I feel like in truth, they won't. And if I were to give some sort of silver lining to just cool your worries about them, I would say that this is the worst it's going to get. This is as bad as it's going to get. And if you can survive this, if you can do this, you guys, you can do anything. You can be so much more. And sometimes that's not what you want to hear when you're ending a relationship, but sometimes it takes relationships to make us better. Sometimes it takes these kind of relationships ending to improve our life. The World, okay? The World is a Capricornian energy of moving forward and not being able to go back. This person, I feel like they think that they've come so far. And remember, there was this addictive, kind of codependent attachment energy. And I do feel like they're realizing they have come so far that they just can't simply fall back now. Oh my gosh. No, I can't take all of these, you guys. I can't take all of these. Yeah, big missed opportunities in this person's history. Okay, Two of Coins and Four of Wands. In all honesty, they're trying to find balance. I mean, it's as simple as that. They're trying to find balance, and they're going for something more foundational, something that they know will last, or something that they know they will be safe or be happy without the drama, without the chaos. I do feel that this is a spiritual intervention. This is a catalyst. This is someone who may have emerged in their life who was quite literally out of nowhere. Okay, do you see this person? This person goes into the lion's den to save the lamb. And although that's a cheesy metaphor, I feel that's very close to what actually happened here. And with the Hierophant, I just feel like this person realizes that they can be better. And although they wish they could be better for you, they also know that there's just this lesson here. There's just this fat elephant in the room that would make it almost impossible to have that here and now. This person, as you can see with these two cards, they need to go on a little bit of a journey. They need to make a firm decision about who they want to be happy with, what kind of happiness that will look like. Are they up for the task? Are they ready to heal? Are they ready to be better? Can they be better? Can they be decisive and let go of things that don't serve them? The Four of Wands is a twin flame energy. It is that of marriage, union, foundations, and a celebration after a long time. Okay, a journey that wraps up in the most amazing ways. And I think that this is really what this person is hoping for. But after everything they know, they can't have both things. Okay? After everything they know, they can't hold on to the past. They can't hold on to the past and continue to focus on what people think of them and their reputation and, you know, keeping up ties with people who don't serve their destiny, you know, causing rifts in situations or missing opportunities, you know, simply to just keep people pleasing or acting like they've got it all figured out when they and maybe people around them know that they don't. This is somebody who has been maybe put on blast. Maybe a lot of their issues and a lot of things have come up for a reason so that this person has an opportunity to get back on track. And it's a very serious thing. It's a very serious thing that I think no one would truly want for a person to stay in this same way or to stay neglectful of their potential, even if it means losing them. Even if it means losing them. All right, let's go this Four of Coins, you guys. Let's go to this Four of Coins, you guys. Whoa. We have your energy, Scorpio, the Death card. This person isn't communicating with you. They're letting this go, maybe without providing any closure. Because this person is going through a death process that is really important that they go through. This person knows that they can't go forward and they can't go back. They are literally being seized by death. We have Judgment, you guys. This death energy, I know it's difficult, Scorpio, especially if you're involved in a relationship like this. But this is, I think, more divinely guided than you've maybe wanted to admit to yourself. This is more divinely guided than maybe anyone's wanted to really look at. And I hope this provides you closure, as if to say, both of you are going to be all right. Both of you have other things going now. Both of you can take advantage of whatever transformation this is. And maybe down the line and down the road somewhere, there will be an opportunity for forgiveness. There will be that opportunity for closure. But this person needs to rise again in a very different way before anything like that can happen. And it's going to be a long journey. It's going to be long. It's going to be hard. And they're going to have to realize so many things about this very issue before they can revisit it and see it at face value. And you too, this is absolutely speaking to you, Scorpio, this is your major arcana. You have to let this go. You have to let this go. I know that it's difficult. I feel this. And I'm sorry for how this had to happen. And I'm sorry for what this has done to the both of you. And what has transpired is just, it's felt crazy. But in this resistance, I think you're able to see a lot more about this person indefinitely, and maybe also about yourself. Thank you, Scorpio. I wish you luck. I know this was a long reading, but I won't be doing extendeds today, so I hope this sufficed. I will see you on the flip side, Scorpio. Take care.